Governor Henry McMaster says he is focused on keeping the state on the path of prosperity during his final year as governor of South Carolina.
He delivered his final State of the State address last night from Columbia. He talked about the state's economic performance.
The governor said $9.1 billion was invested in 2025 alone into the state's economy, creating thousands of new jobs. He said more than $53 billion has been invested since 2017, the year he was sworn into office. He also addressed infrastructure. He said there are almost $7 billion in active projects underway across the state. The governor also talked about the state's flood commission, creating a new cabinet agency, the Office of Resilience, which has championed several projects throughout the Lowcountry.
Their mission: to develop plans and studies to identify flooding issues, to deploy mitigation projects, to develop grants for flood reduction, to conduct the voluntary buyout of homes in flood-prone areas, to protect and preserve endangered lands and wetlands, and to take on special environmental protection projects, as was done with the remarkable cleanup of over 1.5 million gallons of hazardous toxins, oil and other things, tainted ballast and old diesel fuel inside the USS Yorktown in Charleston Harbor.
The Democratic response to the State of the State address was delivered by State Representative Jermaine Johnson, who announced in October that he is running for governor. Johnson spoke about the need to invest in rural hospitals and affordable health. He also focused on jobs and how Republicans were taking credit for things that they initially opposed.
We should also be clear about how progress actually happens in South Carolina. New electric vehicle and battery plant projects across the state did not happen by accident. It was made possible by Democratic-led federal investments in clean manufacturing that every congressional Republican opposed. Then they later took credit for it once the jobs arrived. Bless their hearts.
Johnson is one of 2 Democrats to announce a run for governor. Mullins McLeod is also running. 5 Republicans have also announced they are running: Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evette, State Attorney General Alan Wilson, State Senator Josh Kimbrell, and U.S. Representatives Nancy Mace and Ralph Norman.